Hi everyone. Today I'm here to introduce OpenFrame, the Mainframe Modernization SaaS solution, which we recently launched. We will begin with a quick overview of mainframe modernization, and then delve into the details of our latest offering, the OpenFrame Refactor services. Finally, I will provide a brief overview of the benefits of the OpenFrame Refactor services, and how you can leverage these solutions in your mainframe modernization journey. OpenFrame Refactor is not just a product. It encompasses various technologies essential for the mainframe modernization process. I will explain how these technologies are seamlessly integrated to the product. Before discussing OpenFrame Refactor, we need to understand what mainframe modernization is. Mainframe modernization is an entire process of updating or upgrading a legacy mainframe system. There are two primary approaches. The first approach is replatforming or rehosting, which involves migrating various legacy assets and database in the mainframe to an open environment without modifications and operating them in the same way as before. The other one is refactoring or re-architecturing, which entails redesigning the architecture for an open environment by modifying the legacy assets of the mainframe. Our new OpenFrame Refactor solution adopts the refactoring approach. To put it simply, it is a suite of cloud-based services. It analyzes mainframe assets, automatically migrates legacy assets like COBOL and JCL based on the analysis, and migrates the mainframe database to RDBMS, ensuring compatibility with an open environment. These are the main features and services provided by OpenFrame Refactor. OpenFrame Refactor is a comprehensive mainframe modernization suite comprising three key services: OpenFrame Analyzer, OpenFrame Migrator, and OpenFrame Dataset Manager. As you see the diagram, the mainframe consists of mainframe hardware and several software stacks, including an operating system, middleware, applications, and user interfaces. Within these mainframe stacks, OpenFrame Refactor focuses on addressing data and applications. OpenFrame Analyzer analyzes legacy assets within the mainframe and presents the analysis results visually. OpenFrame Migrator utilizes the analysis information to automatically migrate the mainframe assets, including COBOL, JCL, and system configuration files, to Java or Spring Boot configuration files in an open environment. OpenFrame Dataset Manager provides a solution for automatically migrating VSAM, file systems, and databases, such as NDB and IMSDB, to RDB in an open environment. Let me guide you through the process of using OpenFrame Refactor services to modernize your mainframe. Mainframes contain various types of assets, which you will need to upload to OpenFrame Analyzer. The mainframe assets cannot be easily classified based solely on file names or extensions without inspecting their contents. Therefore, Analyzer utilizes artificial intelligence to automatically classify the assets by type. Once classified, the assets undergo parsing based on their types, and an initial analysis is performed using the parsing information. The analysis results are then stored in the database. The second analysis is conducted on these initial analysis results to identify relationships between assets and correlations between assets and data. Subsequently, any missing assets and unsupported features in an open environment are listed and displayed using visualized diagrams. You can gain insights into the current system components along with their associated issues and how to resolve them in advance. Let's move on to OpenFrame Dataset Manager. OpenFrame Dataset Manager migrates data from the mainframe to RDB. Unlike an open environment, the mainframe hosts various database models. As metadata are distributed across the system environment and applications, it is challenging to utilize the data without a comprehensive understanding of the system. Therefore, the data are analyzed by OpenFrame Analyzer beforehand and are subsequently stored in the database. OpenFrame Dataset Manager determines how to migrate the data to an open environment based on their layout and type. leveraging the analysis results. Subsequently, it facilitates the migration of the data to RDB in an open environment. OpenFrame Dataset Manager not only migrates datasets and data, but also provides a native API to enable data I/O implementation in the same way as before. The last service is OpenFrame Migrator. Mainframe applications are primarily classified into two types: batch applications and online applications. These batch and online applications are in COBOL, PLI, JCL, and assembly language, which are not commonly used in an open environment. Among these assets, JCL is converted to XML, and COBOL and utilities are converted to Java. While batch applications can be simply converted, the conversion process for online applications requires consideration of the application model used to run them. If the application language is converted without considering the application model, the converted language will not function properly. Although many conventional products convert candidate assets using AI, OpenFrame Migrator uses the previously analyzed information about the mainframe application, models, and application servers to perform language conversion with an understanding of language semantics. These converted assets are stored in Spring Batch or Spring Framework in an open environment, allowing users to set up a project and execute the same business logic as the mainframe using the converted sources and metafile. Let's go through the features of OpenFrame Refactor. Mainframes are offered by various vendors, including IBM, Fujitsu, and Hitachi. Previously, mainframe modernization solutions on the market supported only one type of mainframe from either IBM, Fujitsu, or Hitachi. However, evolving from the OpenFrame solution developed over almost 20 years with accumulated technologies, OpenFrame Refactor can now support various mainframes, including those from IBM, Fujitsu, and Hitachi. In addition, mainframes use various stack technologies from hardware to UI. Therefore, it's not feasible to modernize a mainframe using just one technology. Our OpenFrame Refactor offers complete modernization capabilities with its full stack technologies. Furthermore, OpenFrame Refactor is optimized for cloud environments, eliminating the need for installing and configuring it separately. You can simply connect to the cloud via a web page, create instances with just a few clicks, and proceed with the mainframe modernization using OpenFrame Refactor. OpenFrame Migrator adopts microservice architecture, or MSA, a concept that has gained considerable attention recently. Therefore, when migrating monolithic applications of the mainframe using OpenFrame Refactor, they can be configured to be optimized for MSA. Moreover, OpenFrame Refactor provides validation throughout the migration process. This includes identifying issues in each phase of migrating applications and data in advance, as well as verifying that sources and data are properly converted. I will explain OpenFrame Refactor services in detail. Let's begin with OpenFrame Analyzer. OpenFrame Analyzer is a tool that automatically analyzes legacy mainframe assets, including COBOL, JCL, and utilities. It displays the analysis results visually in diagrams. Moreover, this tool does not merely present asset analysis results. It also provides comprehensive information, including correlations between assets. For example, if an application uses JCL to execute COBOL, and that COBOL program calls another COBOL program, the tool precisely analyzes such execution relationships and flow to display the process of running programs and their relationships. Furthermore, if any dataset or data is utilized, the tool shows correlations in topology displaying which database the data originates from, how it's related to other applications. In addition to the as-is analysis of mainframe assets, as I mentioned earlier, OpenFrame Analyzer offers reporting services regarding any potential issues when performing mainframe migration with the replatforming or refactoring approach, along with guidance on addressing these issues. OpenFrame Analyzer fully supports mainframes of IBM, Fujitsu, and Hitachi. The second tool is OpenFrame Dataset Manager. Unlike an open environment, mainframes have various data and database models. VSAM and non-VSAM, in particular, correspond to file systems in an open environment. An open environment typically supports flat file systems, offering features limited to storing, reading, and deleting flat file data. However, mainframes handle data I/O by record, with the operating system thoroughly managing the metadata. Therefore, simply migrating mainframe data to an open environment is insufficient for its effective use. OpenFrame Dataset Manager addresses this challenge by providing the capability to migrate both VSAM and non-VSAM datasets, which essentially function as file systems, to be compatible with an open environment. These datasets can be migrated in either IDB or flat file format, depending on user preference. In an open environment, data is organized as records in a single format. This means that all records in a database share the same format. In contrast, mainframes may contain records of various types within a single dataset, referred to as multi-layout records. These records will adhere to either layout A or layout B, based on specific conditions. OpenFrame Dataset Manager handles this complexity by converting multi-layout records into a plain dataset format, utilizing analysis information from OpenFrame Analyzer, or providing them in a compatible format. Additionally, besides storing migrated data, this tool provides a native API for accessing the migrated data via various applications, such as Java and CPP. OpenFrame Migrator is provided for refactoring services. This tool automatically migrates assets to an open environment based on the previous analysis. It converts legacy assets such as COBOL and JCL to Java. This process goes beyond simple conversion. It aims for the most optimized Java code by comprehending the business logic, COBOL syntax, and considering the application model used in the original COBOL program. These applications utilize data migrated by the previously mentioned OpenFrame Dataset Manager. Consequently, these data are converted into a format accessible through the API provided by OpenFrame Dataset Manager. Now, let's delve into the service models provided by OpenFrame Refactor. OpenFrame Refactor offers services in 5 models, each consisting of 3 tiers. Customers can select one of these tiers based on the size of their assets, and accordingly, an optimized environment is configured and provided. The 5 services are OpenFrame Analyzer Basic, Analyzer, Data Migration, Transformation, and Transformation TS. First, OpenFrame Analyzer Basic is available to customers for free as a trial. Customer can use it to simply conduct tests with their own assets. Those who find feasibility with the OpenFrame Analyzer Basic service can upgrade to the OpenFrame Analyzer service, which allows them to analyze all their assets and receive an analysis report. The OpenFrame Data Migration service automatically migrates heterogeneous databases and data from the mainframe to an open environment, such as the cloud. The OpenFrame Transformation service automatically migrates data and legacy assets of the mainframe based on the analysis conducted by the customer. Customers can independently utilize these for services on demand. If a customer has dedicated mainframe operation team or ID team, they can perform the analysis and migration using those services. However, if a customer doesn't have such teams, utilizing these services may pose a challenge, no matter how simple the SaaS service is. Therefore, in addition to the 4 service models, we offer the OpenFrame Transformation TS service model to provide technical support for analysis, asset conversion, and data migration. Next, let's have a look at the OpenFrame SaaS portal. This screen serves as the entry point to the OpenFrame SaaS portal. Within this portal, you can easily and quickly access our services, technical documentation, technical support, and our own learning center, using the menu located at the top, enabling you to find the information you need. By clicking on the Products menu, You can quickly view a brief description of the OpenFrame SaaS services we currently offer, along with the features of the corresponding products. Under the Resources menu, you can find online manuals for OpenFrame Analyzer, Migrator, and other products. Should you have any questions while using the service, this menu will provide quick explanation of the products and how to use them. The Support menu offers a brief explanation of the technical services we provide. Currently, two types of technical services are available. The Basic Support option grants unlimited access to technical documents, online communities, and the e-learning center. Additionally, you can submit inquiries or questions via the Technical Support portal and receive responses during working hours. In addition to the Basic Support, the Advanced Support option provides 24/7 technical assistance. With Advanced Support, an expert engineer is assigned to provide one-on-one customized technical support. You can get these technical support options by entering your contact information through the support page. We will now explore the Learning Center. This screen is the first page of the Learning Center. Through this page, we provide two learning courses for OpenFrame. The beginner course imparts the fundamental knowledge necessary to utilize OpenFrame effectively, while the intermediate course is designed for those seeking advanced technical knowledge. After completing the beginner course, by clicking My Course Community and Contact Us on the dashboard menu at the top, you can monitor which course you are currently taking and the progress of the course in real time. Additionally, we offer a customized service with a calendar, allowing you to plan your learning schedule and enroll in courses accordingly. Our Learning Center provides access to our own online lectures for OpenFrame, as well as online manuals. Next, I will explain about the OpenFrame Refactor console. The console screen can be accessed through the OpenFrame SaaS portal, or by typing the console URL directly into your browser. I will show you how to access the console through the OpenFrame SaaS portal first. Clicking on Get Started takes you to the OpenFrame SaaS console. If you don't have an account for OpenFrame Refactor SaaS, click Create Account and enter the required information to use the portal. Since I already have an account, let me access the portal with my account. The OpenFrame SaaS portal comprises the Overview, Deployment, Account, Support, Event, and Admin menus. The Overview menu provides status information on currently used deployment and service instances, and the real-time total cost of services used up to now. Additionally, you can check several events that have occurred while using the SaaS. At the bottom right, notifications about the product and service updates are displayed. The Deployment menu displays the current status of the service instances that the customer is using. As you see on the screen, one service instance is active, while 3 previously used instances are not currently in use and have been deleted. You can also monitor the real-time cost by service instance. This menu also shows the service model for the service instances the customer is using. In this case, the service model uses a combination of OpenFrame Analyzer and OpenFrame Migrator. You can also view detailed information, including which tier the service you are using is running on, and when instances were created and requested. If you want to upgrade the service or use other services, click the Create Deployment button and select a service suitable for available service, type, and tier to deploy a new service. The Support menu allows you to report any issues encountered while using the services, or submit inquiries on the queue and a bulletin board, and receive responses. Under the Account menu, you can access user information and billing details. If any user information needs to be updated, you can edit the information and change the password as necessary. This time, let me access the service through the console and briefly explain each service. On the Deployment page, click a service name to go to the corresponding service. This screen serves as the main page of OpenFrame Analyzer and Migrator. It consists of the asset for managing and analyzing assets, and the project menu, which facilitates the conversion of assets to Java using of Migrator based on the analysis. In the asset menu, you can upload assets to analyze. The project menu displays uploaded assets by project in a card view format. Let me explain the menu using the previously created OpenFrame project. The first step presents a dashboard that displays analysis results of the assets currently registered in the project. Subsequently, you can see the correlations of the applications in a topology format. This provides a more intuitive view of how the applications are organized and clustered. You can view these relations in a tree format as well. The next step presents the types of the analyzed applications. The analysis information is stored in the database and then utilized to identify target applications for migration. Subsequently, you can monitor the progress of migrating assets in the migrator dashboard at a glance. In the final step, you can check each of migrated assets in detail. On the current page, you can verify the successful conversion of COBOL resources to Java line by line. Furthermore, you can easily compare the conversion process of a particular COBOL paragraph or section to its corresponding Java equivalent. Let's move on to OpenFrame Dataset Manager. In the console, clicking on a service name takes you to its Dataset Manager page. OpenFrame Dataset Manager automates the process of migrating legacy data to RDB in an open environment. The dashboard menu provides basic information of the data to migrate and overview of the migration. To migrate data, it's essential to understand the layout of the data. You can accomplish this by checking the layout of the data from the applications analyzed by OpenFrame Analyzer. If you migrate a dataset including multiple layouts, you must select a layout to use. The layout to be used for applications is in this format, as shown. When the data is migrated to RDB, the schema of the RDB table can be checked in the dataset menu. If you want to add an index different from the existing layouts, you can add it to the corresponding table column to freely create a table. Additionally, you can check the status of the storage where the data is currently stored.